Why are you?
Taylor, I can't talk right now in the middle of kazoo practice.
My bad.
Isolation Nation, hello. And welcome to the Social Distancing Social Club at its regular scheduled time. Apparently, yet again, conflicting with my kazoo practice. I'm Ben Gleib. Welcome to the show. It's great to have you here. And we got a great one in store with comedians and stuff. I'll let my other co-hosts let you know about this in a moment. And let's start that by bringing them on screen right now. You know this man as the second leg of the turkey dinner. Please welcome Steve Hofstetter.
Hello, everybody. Hello. Ben, by the way, we did just get demonetized for your kazoo playing. It wasn't that it sounded like another song. It's just YouTube was like, no one would want to advertise on this. So,
I thought you were trying to... I thought that was a compliment for how great my kazoo was. That compliment turned south very quickly. I guess I could always play the blues, couldn't I?
It's because it's interfering with your kazoo practice. I'm sure it'd be much better if we gave you more time to practice. But that said, if you want to contribute to Ben's kazoo fund, please support the show. Top right of the screen is our Venmo. You can PayPal at sdscshow.com. Of course, super chat on the YouTube. Throw in those Facebook stars. Do all that stuff. And give a warm welcome to Mr. Chris Bauer.
Oh, wow.
What's up, everybody? I can't believe you practiced, Ben. I thought it was one of those things where you hadn't had a single lesson. At least that's what it sounds like.
Lessons are not the same as practicing. Lessons are not the same as practicing. Every Picasso drew sometimes when he didn't sell them. You know what I mean? You got to practice.
Well, you know what Lombardi said is that practice doesn't make perfect. Perfect practice makes perfect. Bad practice just makes bad habits. Anyway,
I practice my strokes all day long to continue the painting metaphor.
You know, every time I don't want to go there, you make me go there, Ben. I wasn't trying to do any of that. I was
painting.
Bowers, come on. No one wants to go there.
Just let me know when we're live, because this is not a good...
Anyway, I'm not wearing a jacket because I bought a brand new jacket yesterday, and I'm super excited about it, so I'm going to unveil it right now. I'm going to go off screen for a second to put it on.
Well, then I'll fucking bring myself on. I see a kazoo and raise you a guitar.
Queen Rachel. I love it. Let's jam. Bowers, new jacket time.
This is...
We'll play Bowers in.
I'm very jealous of Bowers having walked away. Oh my god.
Okay.
Holy
Who are you fighting? Nice.
You like that? You like the little leopard printy thing there?
Bowers, that is awesome, but if the jacket is made out of that, what is the 50-year-old divorcee wearing?
Hey.
No way.
I used to find leopard print...
She's wearing a negligee where I left her, Steve. It's fine.
I used to find leopard print very arousing, but that's over now.
Also,
So
by the way,
go
Ben did
downtown
not
after the show today and find shoes that match. I got to find leopard shoes. That's my goal today. To
My
find.
head instantly thought about leopard high heels, and I don't want to have thought that.
I wouldn't do well in high heels, Ben. That would not be a good thing. And I got
that's
my
the
haircut
reason
today.
Why not?
I would fall over. You saw me ride a bike. I can't walk in heels. I was at the barber shop today, and there was like this kind of old dude like getting his haircut next to me, and then like all of a sudden she couldn't wake him up, and we thought this dude died. Like my barber was like taking his pulse and shit. It was like his veins were all popped out. I was like, you got to call an ambulance right fucking now. We ended up calling 911, and then once he started calling 911, the guy was like, no, I was just tired, man. I'm up. We're like, no, you weren't just tired, dude. Something's going on. But we thought I legit thought a guy died in front of me getting his haircut today, but he didn't. I was.
Did he go in the ambulance?
No, by the time, basically, I knew if we just called somebody, he would probably wake up and figure it out. And then once we were on the phone with 911, he realized he didn't want to get in an ambulance. So he was like,
no, I'm with Bowers. It's very similar to like when you go to the bathroom, your food always comes. It's kind of the same thing.
kind of thing. Well, and two, like we had a buddy in New Orleans once that we put him in an Uber, and the Uber goes back to our Airbnb, and then he calls me and is like, this dude won't get out of my car. He just is passed out in the back seat, and he won't get out. And I go, put it on speakerphone. And I go, Jimmy, wake up. Jimmy. And the guy goes, see, nothing. I go, all right, take him to jail, man. Just drive him to the police station. And Jimmy goes, I'm up.
By the way, I thought you were saying that Jimmy called you and said the Uber driver wouldn't get out of his car, and that's how drunk he was.
No. Jimmy would not get. This is a fun story. So Jimmy was this. I never knew he was this much of a blackout drunk. I just kind of knew him occasionally, and then he came on this trip with us. and he was blacked out the whole time. And so one night he got blacked out at dinner and was just kind of a pain in the ass. So we passed out on the couch, and we snuck out of the house to go to Bourbon Street. Like we like called an Uber like down the road and like left the TV on and turned the lights down. And the next morning when he woke up, he didn't know he didn't go with us. While we were showing pictures, he was like, "Oh, where was I doing shots?" We're like, "Yeah, you were doing shots at that time." He's like, "Man, I get fucking crazy." We're like, "Yeah, you do." He slept on the couch for 15 hours, had no idea. And we never told him. I never told him he didn't go out with us that night. He still thinks that like.
What if he just aged badly and he was the guy in the barbershop today?
I wouldn't put it past him. It could have been the same kid.
No, he couldn't be in the barbershop, Ben. He's a congressman.
I'm not friends with Matt Gaetz. Quit spreading that fucking line.
Oh, no, I meant a Louisiana congressman.
Oh, different kind of congressman. This guy came from Indiana. Cool. We had a fun overnight game. Let's get there.
Because he's drunk. I get it.
Yeah, he was just drunk. He's just a drunk guy. All right, so the overnight game was, what does WAP mean? Wrong answers only. So Shannon Savage had wrecked another pussy. I thought that was, was good.
Oh, wow.
Shag Nasty had sniff, sniff, sniff. Who's asparagus pea?
Oh, my gosh.
It smells bad? No, nothing? All right. And but Jeremy had my favorite it was from Ralph, though. Ralph did it. It was wrinkly ass papaw.
I feel like
Papaw made it for me. Oh, God.
Dance
Because
would
if
be
you're
different.
papaw, you're wrinkly. I've never met a papaw that wasn't all wrinkly.
I didn't even know people. I've never heard Papa. I thought it was like Meemaw and Peepaw. Like, what are they? Isn't that like the redneck kind of?
There's papaw. There's Meemaw. Yeah, but papaw's a thing. Yeah.
I never heard that one before.
Why are people so against just saying grandfather? Wily
That's a word.
antelopes play.
That's a word for rich people, Ben.
Hello, grandfather.
No, grandpa. I always say grandpa is what I used to say. Grandpa,
Yeah.
simple. What's all this like weird?
I think it's
weird...
part just what little redneck kids can say. Papaw, meemaw. There's just certain sounds that come out of their faces when they're little hillbillies.
Those are just. That's just how their mouths bend. Vowels.
That's just all they're able to process is themselves and their mother, me ma, and they just take all words like foo ma, me foo. You know?
Yeah,
Exactly.
absolutely nailed it.
That's what's happening. Did we have a Night King?
What was the Night
Rachel?
King game?
No, we didn't. I forgot before we got off air last.
All right.
Okay.
Well, in that case, I win. All right. Today's game. It is June now. It's starting to warm up. Let's summer something. So we are summering a television show. So take the name of a television show, make it about summer somehow. For instance, Third Block from the Sun. That one appeals to me. Or the Handmaid's Pale. I mean, like beach pale, not like my kind of pale. Or Breaking Dad, down till he takes us to Disney World. Anyway, take the title of a television show, make it about summer somehow. And what you do is you comment on any of our feeds. But if you want yours to count toward the prize at the end of the show, as well as having a much better chance of being read on air, what you do is you comment with a tip, at least $5 of a Super Chat, a Venmo, or a PayPal, and we'll read those at the end. And as always, if you are in our video front row, you get up to 2 entries for free.
I like that, Rachel.
Thank you so much.
And what's the Night King game for tonight, Rachel?
The
Let's
Night
do that
King
right
game
now.
tonight is going to be Summer a Movie. So
Summer
like,
movie. All right. So we'll
Totally
try-
not the place in the show we were going to announce that, but I love it as long as we're saying it.
Look,
As long as
the
we're-
minute I think of it, I'm going to remind us, just because we're always going to forget.
I'm gonna remember this time.
I don't think
for
we are.
instance,
I think
500 Days of Summer. Wait, that one's already done. Okay, the point is, it's a
we-
TV show during the episode. It's a movie after the episode. That's going to confuse people for sure. Ben, who do we got with us today?
Well, we have some Patreon people. We had some Patreon movement, guys. So Tina McGillen's back. Greg Burns Jackson upgraded to the front row, and Michelle Zajac is now a patron as well. So thank you guys
Nice.
for joining the Patreon and becoming patrons. There we go.
Welcome everybody.
And we will be announcing sometime in the next week or so some changes to the
Some
Patreon.
new cool stuff we got coming up. We're gonna shake up the system a little bit.
We
We're
are.
excited.
Got some crazy shit on the way, and not just the show.
So excited about that. And speaking of crazy shit, please turn on your cameras and join the crazy shit show. It's the VFR time. Video front row. Turn on your cameras. Lend us your faces, your
Oh,
laughter.
cute.
Oh my God. Oh my
We already
God.
summer LaBelle? Oh my God.
Everybody is summered out, but LaBelle's is the worst. I can already tell. Oh my God.
He's
Can
beautiful.
I just
don't even.
also add, he did this on AUE once. I think he likes this.
I'm saying, I
It's
think
fine.
he's cosplaying all the different holes in his house.
Front row takeover happened so quickly.
This is a fantastic takeover. Yeah, how did you do it so quick? We only posted the game a couple hours ago. You guys are in full costume. You have backgrounds. This is truly incredible. We are joined by
Joe Payne's on a river. Jesus Christ, what is happening?
we are joined by a very summery Steve and Val. Everybody, they're going to be barbecuing some ribs tonight, if you know what I mean.
I didn't know if that's a summer outfit or they're welding.
Yes. We are.
That's how Darth Vader goes to the beach.
We are joined, I believe, in the front row for the first time, thanks to the Bunst donating her ticket. We are joined by Phoebe Mendez. Hello, Phoebe.
What's up? Good to see you.
Welcome. Thank
Parker in
you
the house.
so
Love it.
much for joining us. Loves it. Great vibes. Great vibes. We are joined by JP Sleepy Bear in the morning, everybody, and the afternoon. JP coming to us live. Very exciting. We are also joined by Aranka. I stay in the shadow. Anakin.
Is that
So
a
relatable.
cardboard rocket ship behind you? Did you build your own rocket ship out of a box? That is awesome.
I'm at a friend's house.
Oh, okay. All right, cool.
I'm familiar with boxes taking off when you come near them. I'll tell you that much.
That one's hole's bigger than. Okay, whatever.
Agreed. Agreed. We are joined by James Nielsen, the popsicle man himself. They call him the ice cream man. We always call him that because I'm running with whatever I got here. And I don't know what that is. You're putting a jacket on your shoulder.
The blanket
I
looks
thought
like
it was like a beach towel.
It's a towel, a beach towel.
Beach towel.
summer blanket.
you.
Oh, a beach towel. Okay, that makes more sense.
You guys live in LA.
Summer blanket.
You not know what the beach is. You live in California.
I don't go to the beach, man.
Well, with all respect, it doesn't look like James goes to the beach that often either. People don't normally hoist their towel on their shoulder like this. Like it's some sort of a giraffe you're trying to get off of you.
I knew what he was doing, and I appreciated it. Thank you, James.
That's because you have to recognize all sun danger from a far distance. For your survival. Some of us don't freak out around sun things. We just kind of are cool about it. You know what I mean? We got LJ Mutts and stuff joining us. Good to see you, Mutts. Great SDSC stuff you put together for us for the Patreon hang the other day.
That was super fun.
Great
That was-
trivia.
Yesterday.
That was yesterday. It was super fun. Yeah.
Yesterday is one of the other days.
Yeah. LJ made up Quiplash just for SDSC. It was super awesome, and only
It was
one
great.
question got repeated, so it was great.
It was pretty awesome. We got Anna Hood joining us, ladies and gentlemen. Great to have you, Anna, with your Huntington Beach tank. I love that. And your disappearing hat. When it disappears, it looks like my hat. I lean back a little bit, the top just pops right off of it.
Yeah, yeah. I think that was your hat at one point, Ben.
It might have been. There it is, boom. We are joined by Ray Benjamin, everybody. Hello, Ray. Great idiot test shirt. Love it. Loves it.
I am an idiot.
We are joined wearing her hat, her SDSC hat. We're very excited to have one of our favorite people in the world. So excited to be here with us today. Sass Kivils, everybody.
So
Really
close.
nice.
That was so close.
That's the closest he's been.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Don't ever tell Steve what happened on 420. We got Cassie Nolan here. Cassie Nolan, what a beach setup you got there. I have no comments about the fact there's a little sliver on the left that ruins the illusion. Other than that, I love everything about it. There we go. Shit, no!
Oh, that does expose booze, Ben. So I'm a little bit more on board now that I know that's all bottled.
Yes, that's Bauer's favorite thing to shout when he walks into a room. Show us your booze!
That's a T-shirt.
True. We got Sean Ehrlich here with his regular everyday upside down moose doll.
It's a bear.
It's still the same bear, Ben.
Like a childhood bear too. Did you get that bear when you were like 3, Sean? Is that like a bear from your total childhood?
My great grandmother made it for me before I was born.
Oh, there you go.
My whole life.
Called it. Man.
Wow.
Wow, that's a beautiful story, and also very
I have a
hard
bear
to
like
prove
that.
that was hard to prove that was made for you. To be honest with you, I mean, there's no way. To We got Frank Notaro joining us. Ooh, that was like a very 90s sitcom angles. He was like this. He was like,
Oh, hi. Didn't know you were gonna be. Oh, are you here now? Hi. I didn't know you were gonna be here. That's great.
and I looked away and looked back, and I got disoriented. I almost said, "Oh, and I love your Gleib 2020 poster on the wall." And that's my room. That's my room. Fair enough. We are joined by Brian O'Connor. Great to have you, Brian.
Oh,
Good to see you, buddy. Back underwater in the place he feels most comfortable. We are here with JoJo and her dog, Kangaroo. I don't hear what you said, but it sounds like you said you nailed it, Ben.
It's a deer. It's a deer.
That's
dog,
really
a
sweet.
deer.
I think you're a deer as well, and I love your kangaroo.
and I love that the tag's in mint condition because of that little heart thing you got on it. That's worth lots of money because you saved the tag. That's good.
I just want to make clear, not all things with tags are worth a lot of money. It has to be a thing that's worth something also. We are joined by Greg Beach Blanket Bingo Jackson with a Gleib globe right there. I love that. Gleib on the globe, quite literally. I love that. Very cool. You're probably just doing that so you can smack me around, and I get it. Nobody. I appreciate that. You guys hate the idea of smacking
I was thinking
me
he's gonna do other stuff with the globe, but yeah, smack you around. Sure, that's what we'll go with.
We got Curtis Mason joining us, everybody. Great to have you, Curtis. He's driving us straight to Fun Zone, Fun Town. We got Brad Clark joining us with his Indy hat, his SDSC pride. He's got quite a beach scene there. That's a beach I'd like to be on. And he just turned into Emily. That was incredible. Literally just turned. That was some magical shit right there. I don't know how that happened in the same spot on my screen. And all respect to you, Brad. I love you and the way you look, but slight improvement. Slight improvement. Emily, great to have you here. I don't think Brad would disagree. Emily, a summer meal Ronalds is with us.
Is that a bestiality horse behind you guys? What is that harness that horse has got on him in the background? What is that? Dominatrix horse. Are we fucking horses already? Jesus Christ.
That's been the goal all along. And I wonder, when Emily goes to the beach, is your Red Riding Hood cape still handy in case you get lost on the way home, or you use it out there? It is. Love it. Smell it. Love the way you smelled it there. We got Joe Payne.
Is he in a boat?
He's in a boat, everybody. He's on a
Holy shit.
Good for you.
Joe Payne just touched the water and sprinkled it down like it's salt to prove he's on a water. There you go.
water bay. I love it.
Very nice. I love that, with a chest that I wish I had. My goodness, if I I need to
You
hit.
could do that with a little bit of work.
Yeah, you just need $238 for stupid tattoos and you're in.
I want that. I want that body shape. I want that body shape. We got Lindsay Pride LaPlague here. LaPlague? I don't know what word that is, but it's great to have you with us, Linz.
That was almost a
Rainbow
spit take.
popsicles, whatever that stands for. It's both LGBT pride and also popsicle enjoyment. It's both. It's a 2-for-1. I love that. We got Tam. I shouldn't be this close to the beach without sunscreen.
Nice.
We are really confusing our virtual worlds and our real worlds now, aren't we, guys? This is becoming unhealthy at this point. We think we are.
Yes.
And speaking of unhealthy, we got Chris LaBeach joining us.
Are you dressed like the Little Mermaid, or is it just my imagination? That's her bikini, right?
Oh my God. I just want to say, Chris, you look much better after the breast reduction. You look great. And his guitar has come back home to him. He was waiting for him to finally dress in the way that his guitar finds appealing.
Yeah, LaBelle's just sitting there going, "Look at this fan. Isn't it neat?"
His guitar is gently weeping, looking at him.
Yep. made that joke yesterday, but Rachel doesn't listen to
I
the
wanted
show.
to do it again.
Okay, fair enough. And there was no show yesterday. And we got Lady Corbin here joining us with a wonderful beach scene and the world's most realistic virtual hat you ever see.
I'm on vacation. I'm making do with what I have.
I love it. I love it. It's a great vibes. And that, my friends, Lady, of course, will be drawing the festivities today, and that is the VFR. Bowers, take it away.
All right, we got two great comics as always, both returning champions. Jen Murphy is here. How you doing, Jen? Good to see you.
Hi, I'm happy to be back. I just want to tell you all that I'm vaccinated and
Woo, nice
now
work.
fully available for adult activities.
I'll see you in 4 hours. Cool.
Where's Joe Prain?
How you doing?
Making her moves on Joe Payne early. I like that.
Trying for
I'll be
50
in
for
LA in
50,
2
man.
weeks.
He'll be in LA 2 weeks. We'll make it happen. We also have, he's back. It's Semper Fi himself. It's Mike Eshaq, everybody. How you doing, buddy?
What up? What up? Hey, Ben, I'm just over here practicing my Yemeni bottle whistling. With
Mike,
the
I heard
protein
it.
bottle, too, you know, because
Very
it's
impressive.
ancient music.
Mike, how did you? It's amazing. You're wearing the state of Indiana as a hat. How did you do that?
It's
if you get-
Memorial Day, man. All I had to do was just stick my head into a PBR box, and there's Indiana.
It's actually a rule. I don't know if you know this. In Indiana, if you get thrown out of 3 bars in 1 hour, they give you that hat to wear home. It's very nice.
Yeah, they also give you a white girl to marry. It's great.
And of course, Steve means the mental state of Indiana. That hat is the mental state of Indiana.
Absolutely, just slobbering and drunk
I love it.
and racist.
Well,
That's the trifecta. That's the trifecta.
We're not all racist. Most of us, but not all of us.
Those are Michigan fighting words coming from Mike Eshaq right there.
Actually, that's inviting words. I'm racist too. Shit, come on over.
Oh my god.
Let's be racist together.
Is that where we're at? Like we're finally we could be racist? No, that's too soon. It's too soon, Mike. We're not doing that anymore. Too late. You're too late to be racist. How about that? Too late. That's better.
Hey, I never thought I'd
there
say
goes my
this
entire
sentence.
set.
I never thought I'd say this sentence. Ben, would you please play more kazoo?
Yeah, we're more likely to get demonetized for racism than kazooing, I think. So.
Racial tension.
Rachel, what do we
Yeah,
got
no.
coming in?
Did you
I
say
got my-
racial? What do we have coming in?
I said Rachel. Her name is Rachel.
Oh, got it. Got it.
I found my leopard thing. It's
Oh,
a
nice.
bathing suit though, so like. It looks good at the top. I like
I'm all in for bodysuits over jeans. That's
It's
hilarious.
not a bodysuit. It's a bathing suit.
Oh, my bad. So, it
a little
doesn't,
different.
so the only difference is it doesn't snap in the crotch. That's the only real difference.
I mean, it snaps in the right, but not the right way. I don't know what that means. I'm sorry.
Do you have bathing suits that snap in the crotch the right way, Rachel? Is that what you're saying?
Very impressive. Very impressive.
Do tell.
I guess.
I
All right, I got a lot of generals that came in. A lot of, like, people are loving the intro to this show. Front row Steve said for Ben to consider switching from the kazoo to cowbell. We always need more cowbell.
No, I refuse to do that, but thank you for the suggestion. When you become the top of a certain field, you want to stay there for a while and enjoy the success, you know?
I don't know. I'll take your word for it. Alexander Breyer says, I know you don't have just one kazoo, Ben. Can you show us the other 735,395?
There's a box of them right there.
Oh my god, of course.
Wow.
Nice.
And do you have a
Nice.
do you have a single cowbell though? I don't think you have a do you have a cowbell somewhere?
I do
imagine
not
you
have a cowbell.
Wow, we found somebody doesn't have. That's crazy.
Let's
I'll tell you guys what's surprising about the kazoo collection here is that I got a lot of professional looking kazoos. I even have one that has like an amplifier speaker on it. It's very loud, but one of the best tonality ones is the 89-cent one from Party City. And that's beautiful.
I don't know if I can say beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I don't know if you'd say it because you can't find words to express the sheer joy you're feeling in human emotion.
The tone is you, Ben. You're the tone. So you just play it different when it's smaller for some reason.
That's true.
Yep.
Dana said for Bento heroically sacrificing his kazoo time. My hero.
Thank you
And
very
then
much.
Andrea said some call it a kazoo, but when Ben does it, it's a kazo. Cause don't.
I'm gonna
I don't
pretend
know.
she didn't say that or mean that. Okay.
I don't know. I think he does. I think he puts the zoo in kazoo.
LaBelle, can you stop typing? Your cleavage is freaking me out. I need you to do bend over like that, man.
So hot.
What this reminds me of is I used to speak when I would speak in high schools. Every so often I would get to a school and it'd be like a spirit day. And one time I was in rural Nebraska and it was cross-dressing day. And all these high school guys had skirts on, but they're in the bleachers and they don't know how to wear a skirt. So all their legs are apart and I'm on the I can see all. I'm like, okay, guys, you need to cross your legs right now or I'm going to die. It was.
You, LaBelle. You be the butterfly that I know you are.
You do whatever you want to do.
Somehow he lost his voice too. He's really doing this Little Mermaid thing. Jesus.
Then we had Technics. Cheating Bowers cheated a cheetah for a new jacket. Right?
I'm a cheetah.
Jojo said, congratulations for not dead old guy in the barber chair. June 1st, win-win. Great way to start the month.
June 1st, as always, is not dead old guy month. We're very excited.
I legit thought he was dead for 5 whole minutes.
But my question though, Bowers, is what would you have done if he was? How would your
Well, here's the thing. I was on a time crunch because I had a podcast and this show. So as the guy was dying, I was saying to my barber, like, okay, this sucks, but can we finish the top real fast before we go to the hospital?
Like, he's not going to undie. Just finish my hair.
That's my thought. I mean, what do you do? I mean, if somebody you don't know just dies next to you in a seat, I don't know what you do.
Okay, I mean, literally, if you answered that, you'd be rejected from the emergency response team. I don't know the terms. Somebody else talk, please.
So I'm the opposite of an EMT. Is that what you're saying, Ben?
Yep.
Hold on, Bowers.
EMT or emergency response team is what you're looking for, but the R is not the M, so you realize, oh shit, that's not what it stands for, so you gave up. I like that.
Bowers, I think your dead guy just gave Ben a stroke. How did that?
I'll take a stroke from anybody. You know what I mean?
I do know. We also had Technics. Ben Gleib thinks as a baby he said grandfather.
Hello, grandfather. I am Ben Gleib.
Razor said, hey, Bowers, make sure that jacket isn't 100% Karen hide. Your blood pressure is going to go up and you're going to end up meeting so many managers.
I already feel faster. I got to the kitchen way quicker than I normally do.
I do like the idea that Ben as a baby was like, grandfather, I have some notes.
First, what's this papaw shit? That's not your name, weirdo.
That story about World War II was good, but have you thought about these punch-ups? Here's a list.
Grandfather, close the closet.
Ray! That was good, Ray. Technics, Jack Dostal's guess wins at 0.01, and then he says VFR was sub 11 minutes. I have no idea what the first part of that means, I'll be honest.
They're betting on how quick Ben gets through the video front row.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We're on FanDuel now. I know that if you go to FanDuel, you can bet the over/under or how long Ben takes to introduce the front row. Won $11 a day on the 11 minutes.
Yeah. There's a prop bet on whether or not Ben will get Cass's name right, and the odds are insane. But
there's also a prop bet of whether he uses props. That one we keep winning.
And also,
damn it.
there's a porn site called FanDuel, and it's how you have threesomes of fans. It's LaBelle's favorite website.
Actually, speaking of LaBelle, I took this picture in Walmart yesterday, and I was going to put it on the Facebook, and I forgot because I figured LaBelle would be losing his mind. But look at this shit, guys. There was like a whole it was like $17 for a pile of them. I just imagine LaBelle just jerking off over the whole aisle.
I love that Bowers thinks the price is for the whole pile.
No, it's not
Man,
about
you get a pile of them.
It's just the pile. I don't think he's jerking off on it. I think he's Scrooge McDucking through the fans. I think that's what's happening.
Oh my god.
Oh, he's put his dick in the blades?
He's like diving through. Like it's.
Let's just say LaBelle was very disappointed by the entire Wesley Snipes Blade series.
And the Wesley Snipes movie, The Fan.
Ah,
Oh, wow.
LaBelle, he said, what's the difference between Ben playing a kazoo and a hand grenade? There's no difference. By the time you hear it, it's too late.
You blowed up already, man.
A lot of people also didn't understand Miles Davis's music when he was young.
You're not young.
We're playing the jokes that aren't there. Is that what you're saying, Ben?
All right, let's do a set. What are we?
I have so many other tips to get through, but cool. That's cool.
oh my god, what's happening right now?
I will say this, 2 tips real quick. Dana had said bitchin' jacket Bowers pocket square, and then she pre-tipped each comic $5 because she pinched a nerve and isn't supposed to type, and then has still sent in quite a few tips after that. So not really, but let's do a set.
All right, let's get to our first comic. She's one of our favorites. It's Jen Murphy, everybody.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be here. Bowers, I think you need Rachel's bodysuit.
That bodysuit would fit on my nuts, maybe. No,
That makes it even better. You know, you just wear it like up to your belly button. Like almost like granny underwear. I'm happy to be here. I'm in lovely Los Angeles, which if anybody is here knows that it's turned to complete shit. I now have one of those neighborhoods that I used to make fun of when I went on the road, where I know, like I always say, I can tell how bad a neighborhood is by how many grown men I see at the local mini mart riding bikes in the parking lot. I pull into my Chevron station. There's just this like 40-year-old dude like on a BMX. It's like way too small for him. Like cruising around doing circles. It's like, what 12-year-old did you steal that from? You know, it's especially bad when he's followed up like a guy in a wheelchair, but who doesn't really need to even be in a wheelchair, and he just has that one leg kicking out. You're like, all right, this is where the drugs are. This is where the drugs are. As I said in the beginning, I am back out. I was alone during the last year, and I've gone a little crazy. I won't give you descriptions, but I'm torn because I don't really want to be in a relationship, but I like having sex, but then I'm also not really good at like one night stand. This is my problem. I'm only good at casual sex if the sex is like mediocre. If it's really good sex, then I just like lose my mind and I'm a freaking mess. It's a problem because if it's really good sex, then I have this guy that's like, like entering me like over and over, and then he's just gone. And then I'm just like, I have this like empty void. Like there's just like tunnel in the middle of me that's left just empty. I'm just like, I need something to fill the void. And guess what? The only thing that can fill it, text messages. Only thing that fills that void. I need a guy to text me. I think it's that ding. It's already been proven that when that ding goes off on your text, like it's like a serotonin booster. You know what I mean? It's just like ding, and people get excited. That's why they're so addicted. I think for me, the ding is just like being entered again. You know what I mean? Every time I get a text. Ding, ding, ding. Anyway, hey, how am I doing, Joe Payne? He's gonna keep doing this over and over. Sorry. A lot of people call me crazy. I blame my parents for not recognizing how much I love the smell of gasoline as a child. Everybody else used to get high off that stuff. I remember when I was a kid, I'd be in the backseat with my dad would drive through the gas station. I'd hang my head out the window, just like, oh, it's okay. They don't make gas as strong as they used to. I guess they care about the environment now. I did have some excitement getting a mammogram recently. That was exciting. This is the thing with the mammogram. Before I went, I had so many of my friends who were like, oh my God, it's really gonna hurt. Like it really hurt. I'm like, oh. And then when I got to the doctors, even the nurse was like, I'm so sorry, but this is gonna hurt. I'm like, okay. So then like, they take your boob and they put it in between the two like metal Except like the nurse couldn't get because my boobs were too small, so she's like grabbing from the side and like pulling skin. She's like, just get it in there. And you can just... And then she finally like smashed it down, and she's like, "We're done." I'm like, "That's it?" I'm like, that didn't hurt at all. Which makes me think my sex life is like way more exciting than my friends. That's not like a normal Tuesday. My poor boob. Only the left one. The right one's okay. Okay. I gotta go. I come from kind of a weird family because when I was like 20, my mom and dad got divorced, and then my mom married my uncle.
Oof.
Oh. I know. It was a long time ago. I'm okay with it now. But like at the time, it was like really just like upsetting because I was like, I was single also. I'm not good enough for you, Uncle Al. Oh my God. Guys, some comics like to end on a big laugh. I just like to freak you all out and then say, happy to be here again. Thank you. My name's Jen Murphy.
Ed Murphy, everybody.
Ed Murphy. Tip jar is open. Top right of the screen is our Venmo.
Bravo.
CSC.com. Of course, Super Chat on the YouTube. Do all of that stuff. Jen, I want to apologize for riding my new bike into the Chevron station. That was my fault. But
I promise to use all your tip money for therapy if you guys tip me.
Yeah, what's funny about that story about your mom marrying your uncle, when you first saw the story, I thought, well, it must be your dad's brother. But at the end of the story, I'm like, oh, that was her brother. Shit, if you were the single one, like that got weird there at the end.
I don't think I explained it as well as I could have. I'm going to work on that.
yeah, I still assumed it was your dad's brother.
I know, I'm kidding.
Okay, all right.
I'm just saying, when she's like, I'm single, it's like, he can't date you. He's actually related to you. He's not related to your mom. He just married his brother.
Bowers, you're in leopard print and from Indiana. I didn't know if you were kidding.
I'm trying to very specifically describe when you're allowed to date a family member. That's how you know I'm from Indiana. Very specific rules to it. They can't be biologically, but if they're a step brother or it's probably okay. You know what I mean? It's just
He's like, this has come up in my web history.
Also, Jen, I don't want you to mistakenly think we're taking the environment seriously. It's just that your tolerance for gasoline has gone up.
It's like if you've never had coffee before, it does a lot. But, at this point, Jen, you're huffing 3-4 cups a day. So
yep. Her blood type is O positive supreme.
Also, Jen, not to be a nitpick, but I think you'd have more sex if you didn't call it getting entered.
Yeah, the whole getting answered thing is kind of. Should I bring an SUV? What's popping?
Well, that is what's happening. I'm just
enter me.
Like Will I
I will
have more
envelop you.
if I call it making love?
Well, you can call it fucking or sex, but entering.
I feel like saying enter me at that point. He's expecting you to grab his heart and go Kalima.
I usually just walk into a bar and be like, I want to be entered. Can I?
And by the way,
man, I need to go to the bars you go to.
You're like,
damn.
Yeah,
where?
I asked where the entrance to a bar is lots of times. That's not what I meant. I love the fact that you could have what I'd say is with mediocre sex. That's great. We just need to find you some mediocre dudes. I mean, I leave a pretty small void. Does that help?
Jesus Christ.
Wait a second.
I've found a lot of mediocre dudes already, Bowers.
Oh yeah. What? So are you doing the 50 for 50? Where are you at? Can you tell us an update?
I have 45 to go.
All right. It's not too bad for the first 5 weeks. It's not too bad. I'm proud of you.
Good job.
By the way, Jen, if you get high and have sex, please call it baking and entering.
Wow.
Okay.
Festival. Just hold a festival.
Oh my God.
Baking and entering festival, man. I'm there.
I'm going to write that down.
We remind people who weren't there for the last time Jen was on what 50 for 50 means.
She's turning 50 in 5 years, so she must have sex with 50 people between now and then. So she's gonna try to.
It's not that I want to. It was a challenge that was given to me.
Oh.
I haven't decided if I'm gonna fully accept it. but
Ben doesn't even want to do it,
Underway.
but how else can you raise money for cystic fibrosis? So please.
Real though.
that is why I'm doing it, Ben.
He's like, I didn't choose this challenge. This challenge chose me. And
pledge is called-
when you get nominated for the 50 for 50 challenge on Facebook, you nominate 3 other people, and then you have to do it.
I mean,
And
I
what
had
you
to yes
Nominate
and.
me.
And
I
the
was
money you
taught to
pledge
yes
is called.
and, so
Go ahead, so Jen, what?
I said I was taught to yes and.
There you go. And the money you spend on your pledge is called an entrance fee. Anyway,
By the way, this doing this is not yes and doing this is yes, oh God, yes and.
those are the ones that get her in trouble. If she just yes and, she's fine. But if it's yes, God, yes, and, then there's way more and than they want.
And then
Yes,
no
yes.
but means something different.
There's a comma, no comma, but.
Or
Not only is there an entrance fee, but if you're slightly more than mediocre, I understand after you're done, tickets come out, and that's pretty exciting.
Are you saying Jen's a skee ball machine? Is that what you're saying?
That's exactly what he's saying.
You fuck her 11 times, you get a kazoo. Is that where you got all those kazoos? Oh my god.
Damn.
Those sticky hands. I've been. Rach, we got tips
Rachel.
coming in.
I would love to. Yeah,
Let's
absolutely.
just say it was a pretty great weekend. You know what I mean?
Oh, please, can I make this stop?
Ben and Carmel play claw machine, where she just puts toys all over herself, and Ben has to grab them off her chest. Okay, let's
I
get
got
some.
real uncomfortable with cleavage just then because thi've got 2 bras on, so it's pushing the biddies together, and they're not pushing this big.
No.
I look down, I'm like, what the fuck is that? All right.
Well, if you ever feel bad about yourself, just remember there's always this. That's not what I tried to do. That's not what I tried to do. Damn it.
Ben, can you?
Boom.
You fill it out better than I do, Lebo.
I think LaBelle's shirt is called the mammogram. I think it's squishing him.
All right, Jen, let's get you
It's
some
like a
tips.
singing telegram, but way worse.
All right, Andrea sent you $5 and said, just tell me the rules for dating a family member again and really break it down for me here. Please do. Joe Payne sent you $10.42. Awesome set. See you in a couple of weeks. And said, freak out achieved. Tam tipped you and said, well, that was a roller coaster.
I'm quitting comedy, guys. I'm quitting comedy.
There was
This is
more.
so good.
I said, excellent set.
You did say excellent set. Jojo said Tipton said for more entering ding.
I hope you guys all think of me next time your phone dings.
Now I will.
I think maybe the sound shouldn't be ding, but more so dong. Don't you think?
A ding for dong? I get it.
Good one.
Technics tipped and said, Jen, fill that void. Ding, 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 ding.
Get turned on when I go to Vegas. All those slot machines.
The slot machines and old dudes. Fucking, that's great.
Brad Clark sent you $10 and said to get your power turned back on, or there was a glare and Ben made you turn the lights off during sound check.
It's pretty dark.
Off. It's not that dark in LA. Where are you right now? A dungeon?
I'm hiding.
He's with that dominatrix horse in a basement somewhere. It's fucking.
Front row Steve sent you $10 on behalf of most of us. Thanks for squeezing your boob. LaBelle tipped and said, I love this set. The joke, enter me. It sounds like Mortal Kombat, and then again, so does finish them. All right. Let's see. see some generals. Jack Dustle. Nope. LaBelle's site is dual fan, not fan duel. Bow chicka bow.
Dual fan. That's a great joke.
Dana said to LaBelle for being so something. It's really a pity you're so shy and retiring. Tam said LaBelle's groveling and pleading for the takeover while pitiful. It was worth it.
Oh, this is LaBelle's idea. He wanted to take over just so he could wear the bikini. That's great.
It sounds like it. Tesha Lee, LaBelle, you've mastered the bikini top shimmy.
Bell pitching this was like, hey guys, I have a great takeover idea. I wear a bikini and you gotta do whatever the fuck you want.
I think he was just already in a bikini and he was like, maybe we did a takeover? I don't know.
A couple more. Andrea says, I'm going to dedicate my life to finding a situation where I can use the term Scrooge McDuckin. Thanks, Steve. And then Jen Razor sent you $5 and said, I feel sorry for future electric car generations who will never know the awesomeness of the smell of pure gasoline. They'll just be sniffing a battery and saying, I don't get it, Grandma.
Thank you for the tips.
All right, and we are caught up.
You're caught up. All right.
I just gotta say, that was just such a fun set, such a funny time. You just killed it. You killed it. Funnier every time you come here. So good. So fun.
Oh, we are not hungry, Ben. We are not hungry. Sure. Get this way, please. We are not hungry for that.
That was some nipples.
Sure.
Oh, those are nipples, Ben.
It's not safe yet. Is it safe? When
Are
is
they
it?
low?
No, it'll never be safe again.
Ray's not wrong.
I had my nipples removed after all the teasing. I had them removed.
Eshaq, save us!
Help us, Mike. Your only hope. All right, coming up next. It's Semper Fi. Mikey, check everybody.
What's up, man? Wow. Okay, so
Yep.
LaBelle, I mean, I broke up with my girlfriend, bro. So I'm not doing too well these days with the dating and everything, man. So hit a brother up, you know. I mean, if you don't mind shaving, we can make some things happen, you know, because I'm pent up, bro. I wouldn't even go that way, but like, red's your color, man. You know. It really brings out your guitar. Yeah, man. I broke up with my girlfriend, and this was like kind of like, it was good that I broke up with her because she was not a good person, but dating is just so hard now, man, especially here in LA. You know, how do I properly hit on a girl in LA at the grocery store? Be like, hey, before I take your number down, show me your face. I'm having anxiety about hitting on women in public right now, you know? I'm gonna be like, hey man, I like your butt. Do you have teeth? Do you have teeth? These are really important questions for me, you know, because I mean, I stopped being a Muslim for many reasons. One was bacon, and two was I didn't want to be a part of any type of like old school Middle Eastern, you know, type of relationship that's made like my uncle. Like my uncle didn't see his wife until the wedding day. I mean, I'm not playing that game. And so now I'm on online dating, you know, and like online dating is all about first impressions from a picture. Look at me. I have resting, I think this guy wants to fight me posture. Nice guy. I'm the nicest guy. I don't look like it. Like when a girl sees this picture online, she has no idea I have the cutest fucking cat. Cutest fucking cat. She's like a tiny little Himalayan, you know. She's her name is Sky because she's got like all the colors of the sky, you know. And then like I shave her to look like a lion. The, fuck you guys with the with the poofy tail and the boots, you know, and sometimes I put a ribbon on her head. What the fuck am I doing? Right? Like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, it's probably why I can't close any of these dates. I think girls come to my apartment, they see me, they see this cute cat, and they're like, this is a fucking trap. This guy's gonna harvest my kidneys or some shit. You know? But yeah, I'm like, it's absolutely insane. I'm like, what do I gotta do to like date and like make things work? Like last night I was on a date with this girl and she was like, look, so like I served in the Marines and she was like, wow, you're a Marine? United States Marines? No, bitch, ISIS Marines. ISIS Marines. They have better benefits, okay? And then, like, you know, with the whole dating thing, it's like getting hard because, like, I'm getting old, you know? Like, I literally my ex-girlfriend had, like, really, really, really big breasts, and I didn't know until I saw her naked for the first time. And I swear, when I saw her naked for the first time and those things came out for the first time, legit, this is exactly what I said. I was like, oh my God, these have to be bad for your back. How are you holding these up? Does it hurt? Does it hurt? Like, what? That's not what you say when you see titties like that, right? The only thing you say is or some shit. Oh, I'm sitting there with an erection. I swear to God, I was on Amazon trying to buy her a back brace. I was like, oh, don't worry about it, babe. I got Prime, free shipping. What is that? Even before we had sex, I was like, hey, babe, maybe we should stretch first. Because I don't want you to pull a titty. And then I looked it up. Titties don't have muscles. So I'm old and I'm fucking stupid. How much more time do I got, Chris? I'm sorry, I can't see the light where I'm
1 minute.
1 minute. Okay. Women are starting to have the most ridiculous eyebrows. Have you guys noticed this? I don't know if you noticed this, but like women are now drawing on eyebrows, and half these girls have zero penmanship. Like they shouldn't be allowed to write a letter, let alone draw eyebrows on their forehead, you know? I went on a date with this girl. I swear to God, she shaved off her eyebrows and then she drew on eyebrows. Yeah. What if I drew on my beard? That would be the end of sex for me. That would be the end of sex for me. No girl's gonna stand for that. But us guys, we give girls a pass. We let them be clowns. You know. Fine, hot clowns, hot clowns. Listen, not only did she shave off her eyebrows, she drew them up here. She didn't like where she had her eyebrows before. No, she wanted to like Photoshop that shit on real life. She drew them up here and they were mad. I'm on a date with an Angry Bird. I was like, where'd you get your eyebrows done? Cartoon Network? What salon do you go to? Looney Tunes? Why do you have Goku's eyebrows? And just to close off, man, I think that's the reason why I think I'm not having a good time, because I'm old, you know? No one told me as I get older that me and my dick would grow further apart. Like, I was hooking up with this girl one time. In the middle of us having sex, she screamed, "Punch me in the face." No. Yeah, and I lost my erection, which is messed up because I would have hit her. But it turns out, as I'm getting older, my dick is becoming a better person than me. My dick is becoming the person my mom wish I could be. That's what you call good dick, right? Isn't that what you call it? No, I don't know. All right, guys. Thank you. Sorry about that.
Jack, tip jar is open. Top right of the screen is our Venmo. You can PayPal at sdscshow.com. Of course, Super Chat on the YouTube. By the way, Mike, I think it's true. I think you shouldn't be allowed to draw your own eyebrows on without first doing a script letter K. Like if you could do that well.
Wow. Like the K is the fanciest of letters. That's a very, very good point. Like pointing out the K, because K is very fancy, you know? It's like even like trying to flex. And to do it in cursive, yeah, definitely. I think we should have a test for that.
Maybe even calligraphy if you really want to get fancy.
Well, listen, you would think that Arabic girls would have figured it out, but they haven't. So
Mike, you ever brought a girl home and she spends the night and her eyebrows rub off and now your pillow looks surprised?
Yes. I didn't have enough time to talk about that, bro.
It's like, why is my pillow so angry?
Exactly. My pillow got mad. And then I woke up to Worf from Star Trek because she just had like this big ass forehead now, you know?
This is a legit conundrum because, you know, I want to be supporting of all the different trends that women want to do, but I swear to you, my girlfriend came home. I might have even told you guys about it a few months back, and she had her eyebrows laminated. I didn't know what that was, and I swear she turned around. She was like, "What do you think?" And she was like, "What?" And I just literally, they were like, they were up literally like it was like craziest thing I ever saw in my life, and I had to go. Yeah.
Oh no.
See, maybe that's the problem. Maybe that's the reason why I can't keep any of these girls, because I just got that old mindset. I just write out and say, what's happening? What's going on here? Stop doing that.
I look good.
And I'll
wait, it's just a filter. I'm just kidding. Let me turn it off.
See, this is the level of old that I'm at, because I don't care how many Viagra pills I'm taking. It's not happening. It's just not happening.
And I mean, not everybody can have next level eyebrow skills. Like I saw Phoebe highlighting their eyebrows during your set. Look at this. One green, one purple to match the hair.
Those are nice,
so
though.
Cool.
Hey, that.
At least you know to follow your natural bone structure, you know? That other girl had them up here.
This is my bone structure. It just connects with my, sideburn.
You know what, Rachel? When you popped up the whole time, I was like, I hope that's a filter app. I hope that was like a filter.
It was, and then it wasn't.
Okay.
I will say this too, Mike. I think you're the only person to ever own that hat and a cat. Usually come together.
How dare you?
No. I think he's the only person to own that hat and only one cat.
Why have we not seen this cat yet? That's my main question.
Yeah, seriously.
Well, I got a picture of her. Listen,
That's
during the
great.
pandemic, I just wanted to make sure my mom had company. So now it's my mom's cat. I just brought it over there. And but I can bring a picture. She's pretty cute. Hold on a second.
Mike, that is the best way to prove you have an animal is to show a picture of it. That's the best way.
Now, by the way, the picture,
I have an animal. I have a dog named
it's framed on the wall, so that's a good sign. If it's framed on the wall, it's probably a cute cat.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. Put that on a leash. You'll get some women for sure. Walk that down Hollywood Boulevard, and you got it, man. Let's go.
I know. But it just sends mixed signals. I kind of glad she's not here because I think my success rate's gotten better. So,
Guess it depends on the goal.
yeah.
Rach, we had tips coming in.
All right. Joe Payne, Mike, sent you $10.42 for cat grooming.
How did he know exactly? That must be my groomer.
That's where he gives you $10. You just lick your cat till it's clean.
Yeah.
Those eyebrows.
That's the price of grooming in Detroit.
I always think, by the way, guys, when it comes to eyebrows, whatever your instinct is, just do it. Whatever it takes. Impossible is nothing, you guys. Impossible is nothing.
Is that thing in the app, or is that like something that you just pulled on your own, man? What is that?
Snap
I don't
camera.
reveal any of my secrets, I'll tell you that much, but I do know that there's a lot of possibilities in life, and you got to go with your gut. You know what I mean?
No, I don't. Let me just keep doing tips.
I'm so jealous I can't get these eyebrows, bro.
Go ahead, please. It's your turn to do tips, please.
Ray Benjamin tipped weird ass no eyebrow.
Like powder
Ray
with no eyebrows.
Benjamin.
Looks like powder with no eyebrows. That's great.
Oh, that's how fast my eyebrows growing because I'm Middle Eastern, bro. That's very, very interesting.
Also, Mike, great Technics impression. Real nice.
Ray Benjamin tipped you, Mike, and said for angry birdseed.
Oh yeah, sure. Because I want to learn more of those. Then, thank you.
Tam Tipton said, I'm dating an angry bird. Holy fuck, the whole set was amazing. I think LaBelle is all up in his feelings now.
I hope you feel special, LaBelle.
No, he's feeling himself. He's feeling himself up. It's a different thing.
That's a sign of a guilty man or woman. I'm not sure. A they. You're a they.
All right. Tell me if this looks like you're a guilty person. I was at the airport. We were flying to Indy. The guy got in the puffer machine to make sure you don't have a bomb. And they said, put your hands up like this. And he just laced him behind his head. I'm like, you've been to jail a bunch, bro.
That's hilarious. Just bag him. Get him out of here.
Jojo Tipton said for less angry bird eyebrow chicks.
Thank you very much.
Technics tipped and said, Mike, cool glasses. Thanks for keeping the shades warm. He also said she's gonna harvest those cute lion kittenies.
Kittenies, nice.
Kittenies?
Kittenies, yeah, those are like a special
Like
cat from a.
Oh.
They're from the Kidney
Kidney
Mountains.
Let's see. Chili Dog sent each comic $10, so thank you. Greg Burns Jackson. For Mike, old guy problems. The struggle is real.
The struggle is real, bro. For real. I'm feeling it. It sucks.
How old are you, Mike? How old are you?
No.
All right.
45.
Oh, okay. That's
No, you
actually
are
old. I thought you were
not.
like 36 or something. And you're going to be bitching.
Oh, I'm
about
gonna kick your ass. That's actually old. You guys suck, man.
I'm saying I'm 47. I'm saying I'm 47. I was gonna make fun of you for not really being old if you were 35, but 45 counts. That works.
Yeah. I'm feeling it right now.
You're not
I mean, listen, man. Eyebrows make me mad. Let's put it to. Let's just it's over. It's game over for me.
Same exact thing for Tam, by the way. It's game over for her as well. And I just want to point out that LaBelle has changed his name now to Chris Le Beginning to Regret Everything.
Now, you know what happens in that scene, Tam, from that movie? You know what happens after we see that bikini?
I'm just waiting for one wardrobe malfunction with
Still hanging up in the spare bathroom.
I got the print screen button ready.
Print screen straight to printing. I love that.
Screen capture. Front row Steve sent you $10 and said for Mike and his sensitive weenie.
Oh.
He is pretty sensitive. You're right, though, man. But that's very embarrassing that you know that.
Oh, you got what?
He's got feelings now. It makes me mad. Like, how is it that you get older and then your like dick gets a conscious and like starts making decisions for you? You know, it's sad.
LaBelle tipped you and said, Mike, I always had a fantasy of a comic on the show flirting with me, but never like this. I can't complain though. Love the set.
Hit me up at Mike from Detroit on Instagram. Let's go, girl. And you grow a beard like LaBelle. That's what I'm into now.
Razor tipped you and said, Mike, I worked a woman in Vegas whose eyebrows were square root brackets. I always felt like I don't understand.
So the thing in math where they go over and down and up, like the square root signal sign, is that what they're saying?
Oh, so it's like she's basically playing Tetris on her forehead.
Yeah.
He's riding a go-kart and throwing like the turtle shells like Mario. So I think that's what the game eyebrows?
Yeah. Very video gamey, very 8-bit.
Yeah. That's what I was going for earlier. Ray said, for Rachel, for cursive K lessons.
Yeah, some of these girls be drawing their eyebrows in cursive. That's definitely a good point.
Also, I hate to interrupt with a tip for Jen Murphy, but I think this is the first time in our show's history that we've gotten a tip that is not actually monetary, but here you go, Jen.
Can I get a copy of this recording? received it. Mental picture.
Spank bank.
I gotta go now.
Joe Payne, aka number 44. Or number 6. Is that what it is? 44 down.
Yeah.
Let's see. I think we're caught up. We're ready to do the game.
All right, let's play the game. Let's
Nice.
summer TV show. Let's go.
So it's, summer something, a TV show. Anything summer related. These are the unpaid entries that I really liked. Jack Dostal. It's always sunny in Barrow, Alaska. And then
summer?
Yeah.
No.
always.
It's not. Oh, JP's disagreeing. It's not sunny in Barrow, Alaska.
Oh, it's
Not
not?
always. Not always. No.
We're in the summer?
No.
You're the morning guy. You're there when it's dark. What's the afternoon guy say? Does he get the same?
It's a long ways away, but I know for a fact, no, it rains there quite a bit.
All right, that's fair. All right, sorry, Jack. Fuck off. Sheep go quack.
He was strangely quiet with his lack of regional knowledge there. Very
I was letting the expert weigh in.
Yeah.
All right, the rest of the unpaid.
Zara talking about rhinoceroses. We just give him the floor. All right, what you got left?
Sheep go quack. The Big Bang Theory, or how Dad will blow himself up with the new barbecue. And then my last favorite unpaid, athletic rehabilitation therapy massage, Ben's grayish anatomy. I thought it was clever. All right, so Mike and Jen, these are the ones that we're going to start to vote on. So remember your favorites, starting with Aranka.
Hello, Aranka.
Instead of the Twilight Zone, I've got the Sunlight Zone. Others call it the beach, but it's the Sunlight Zone.
Ooh, horror genre.
And that's where the Walking Red are walking.
LaBelle.
All right. So I have SP Everybody Loves Raymond. I have The Wire. In this fucking bikini is digging into my chest, and
Show us your booze.
I've been wanting to boo this the whole time.
Who's next? Anna.
So I have Cobra kayaking. Name that June.
Nice.
And one extra. Whose tan line is it anyway?
Nice.
JP.
I have Hiking Hills 90210 and Saved by the Beach.
Nice.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Greg.
Dexter?
Wait, what does it say?
It's Dexter.
Camp
Dexter.
Camp Dexter.
Oh. Nice.
And the courtship of Eddie's lifeguard father.
Couldn't hear that.
Cassie.
I've got kind of similar. Saved by the Zinc Oxide.
Nice.
And Cake Boss by the Ocean.
Hey, there you go.
I want to clarify, it's supposed to be based on real songs, and actually it's supposed to be based on TV shows, so that even makes no sense.
The Ocean's the summer part, Ben. The TV show was the Cake Boss part.
Cake Boss.
By the ocean.
Right.
That's why that worked.
Oh my God! Thank you for giving me notes. Ray.
Are you doing all right? First one is Beach House. And then Lost in the Forest, because my phone battery died and the kids are hungry and my wife is pissed and I have a blister.
No, everybody's normal summer forest excursion.
That's why Ray doesn't like summer. That one time he got a blister.
One time.
Angles.
All right, I just got two. This isn't too good. The Beachfront Office. And, you know, HBO had GOT, Game of Thrones. Where I came from in Brooklyn, it was Game of Tanning. The ones
Game of
outside.
tanning.
That makes sense.
We're taking your spot and your chair, motherfucker.
Right. Damn with that shit. Thank you very much.
Stephen Val.
So we have two 30 SPF rock. And the classic This Is Us with skin cancer.
Wow.
Oh.
Tam.
So I have Three's Company on the beach blanket.
Nice.
And I, similar to his is This Is Us, burning at the beach.
Nice.
Ehrlich.
I have a community pool
Nice.
and the Falcon and the Summer Soldier.
Nice.
All right. Is there anybody else in the front row that wants to be on camera and do their entries? Wave at me.
I think Joe Payne has one.
Google though is like. That is.
And so I'd have another one if we leave Joe Payne on screen for long enough.
Okay, we had, these are the rest of the entries. Phoebe in the front row had Game of Sunscreen.
Nice.
And Doctor Who can't see you because they're on vacation.
Nice.
That's great.
There's also Cynthia Cresswell, grows like weeds in summer. Frankie Berman, you Cancun, not on television. It's a deep one. Shannon Savage, third degree burns from the sun.
So relatable.
Alexander Breyer, Steve, SPF 90210. And then Dave Adler, instead of Flight of the Conchords, we have Flight to the Concord Resort to kibitz around the pool and watch Jackie Mason in the Imperial Room. Who wants borscht?
Summer a TV show in 1952.
It was just Mrs. Maisel. I think he just described the entire second season.
Yeah.
And then Anna Hood, Mel, Anoma's place. And that is all of them.
All right, man. I liked a bunch of those. I liked Ehrlich's community pool, but I think I'm gonna have to go with Anna's Cobra kayaking. That was my favorite. Mike, what was your favorite one?
Cobra kayaking.
Nice.
Definitely, that was dope.
Jen, what's your favorite?
My favorite
I
was
like
also
the Cobra kayaking. It's great, but because I miss comedy that is not politically correct, I think my favorite is This Is Us with skin cancer.
That's also a good one.
Good one.
Great.
I liked Doctor Who. I liked 30 SPF Rock, Community Pool, The Wire, but I'm going to give it to Alexander Breyer's Steve, SPF 90210.
I giving it to another Anna entry. Whose tan line is it anyway?
All right.
That's also a good one.
Steve.
All right, it's
tie,
anybody's ball game right now. Cobra Kayak is in first place with 2 votes. I am voting for something else, though. I'm voting for The Walking Red from Aranka. Very, very relatable. And that means Cobra Kayak is the winner. So claim your prize. Go to sdscshow.com and shoot us an email and claim your prize.
Very cool. Jen, do you have any?
Yes, I have one. How I Wet Your Mother.
Yes.
Mike, you got any?
Man, I thought it was movies, so I actually don't. All I had was movie stuff, which is really dumb. So
We'll just do 2 movies. It doesn't matter. There'll be Night King games.
all right, when I was Heat is now Heat.
Maybe don't do them.
As good as it gets at the beach.
You can stop at any time.
No, I got more. I got more.
Like, if you knew it was a TV show, it would have made all the difference.
Yeah. Hot fellas. And interstellar booze.
Nice. Rach, you got any?
No, I don't.
I got one. Steve, how many you got? Ben, how many you got?
I got none.
I got 4.
I'll do mine.
I didn't do any. I have a movie one also. It's just me at the beach. And here, wait, throw me on screen, Taylor. It's me at the beach. It's Boys in the Hood.
Middle-aged mutant Ninja Turtles. Anyway, I have one. This just goes back to middle school. I don't know if you remember middle school, like the summer between 7th and 8th grade. I know that you got boobs last summer. That was mine. Ben, what are yours? Bring us.
Also a movie.
That's really good.
I've got Jeopardy-licious watermelon. I got Perry Mason jar with cocktails in it. I got sports sand air.
Oh, okay. And air.
Sports sand air instead of sports sand.
Yeah, I got it.
And we've got finally laughs at how quickly Steve burns outside.
I'd watch that.
All right. So, Rachel, what's the Night King game?
Oh, thank you. I remembered. Thank you very much. The Night King game is going to be Summer a Movie. Maybe with different examples or better examples than what Eshaq did.
I thought it was...
How dare you?
Anyway, Ben, it's time for the song. Here we go.
It's Leedy Doodle time. It's Leedy Doodle time.
I just need to be co-host on my iPad really quick. I'm sorry. Sorry, Taylor. That's totally my
Very
fault.
demanding. Very demanding.
No, I'm so
All
sorry.
right. Over under on a picture of Chris LaBoobs.
Oh my god.
How many is the question? I guess at least 2.
I'll go under.
All
I mean,
right.
I'll take the under.
All right, here we go. First up, I have Bowers strutting it. I think
Nice.
you would rock a pair of heels. All right, next up, I have show us your bows.
Can you put Bauer's outfit back up there?
Yes, absolutely.
That is amazing that to get that outfit, you had to kill a leopard and a cougar.
I killed a leper. I fucked a cougar in it.
Just look out for crossing Barbra Streisand's.
All right, then I have grandfather. I have some notes.
I love that as a kid I'm British. I totally feel that.
I love that his feet are sticking straight out. I'm sure his feet are sticking straight out. Like,
And his diaper is wet.
Sure. All right, and then I have Kalima. Next, I have the painted on brows.
Oh my god!
You're right. I tattooed mine on.
It might be a look. I don't know.
it's something.
Yes, I did have to Google Kalima. Okay, leave me alone. Okay. Not because I didn't know what it was. It's because I needed a reference photo. Okay. All right. Next, I have the cursive K and then the brows.
Yeah.
Those are
Special
literally
K.
those are literally Karen eyebrows. That's what Karen eyebrows look like.
Every good brow begins with K.
The problem is, though, I actually have horrible handwriting, so this took me a really long time. So
I've seen your
This is the
signature.
hardest
I
one.
know that.
Can confirm.
Oh no.
Actually, she just drew a picture of a shoe being tied, and that's a shoelace, and then it just turned into a K. I like.
Like, I can show you some of the notes that I did. Wow, some of the notes I did for the show where I had to write things down.
Yes, please.
Yeah, they're bad. This is a drawing I couldn't get to today. It's LaBelle and Mike, the love story, but I think I'll just release a webcomic instead. That was just to show you my bad handwriting.
Yes,
Moving back on, I have the one that I spoiled. It's LaBelle in the fan aisle.
And just real quick, I just want to show you how strange, remind you how strange this world that we are all part of has become. We just are seeing a gallery with Steve Hofstetter on a dog's body, and no one thinks it's weird.
How How dare you? That is a weasel.
Fuck.
The weasel body. We could show the ones from it. So on
Yeah,
AUE,
sure.
on AUE, I did.
Jesus Christ.
On AUE, I did a green hoodie in front of a green screen and made all these happen.
Why does he look like he's gonna take it?
So here was the first one with the green screen, Steve. He really scared Muggleton. Muggleton like shat himself with fear. Then we had Rar. We had Steve on a T-Rex. We had Steve on a weasel. And then we had Steve as the turtle from Finding Nemo.
Yeah.
That was out of context drawings from a different show. I hope you enjoyed that. Last but not least, I have an animation. I'll let that play one more time. That's it for me.
LadyCorbin, and at Art for My Heroes on Instagram. Everybody follow if you know what's right for you.
And Leedy Art on Twitch. Come join me.
What is it, Leedy what?
Leedy Art on Twitch.
Leedy Art on Twitch. Love it.
Awesome. All right, we're here at that point where we plug stuff. Mike, where do we find you? What do you got coming up? Live virtual? What you got?
Yeah, you could find me on everything. MikeFromDetroit.com. Tonight I'll be at the Sunset Rooftop in Los Angeles, 7 p.m. June 30th, I'll be at Supernova here in Los Angeles. If you're in Detroit, or actually in Dayton, Ohio, June 11 and 12, I'll be at Wiley's Comedy Club. Be headlining over there. And then also I'm headlining Mark Ridley's Comedy Club June 17th and 19th in Detroit, actually in Royal Oak. And also follow my podcast. I call it Public Yemeni Number One. I broadcast every Wednesday at 2 p.m. And I also have a guest every week too. So
very cool.
See you guys out there.
You know what they say? My Yemeni's Yemeni is my friend.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you, Mike. We appreciate it. We'll see you next time. Jen, how do we find you? What do you got
Thank
coming
you.
You can find me on Instagram at Jen Murphy Comedy, or my website is jenmurphy.live. I'll be mostly around LA. I'm doing the Hollywood Improv this Saturday. I'll be in San Diego next Saturday, June 12th. But yeah.
Very cool.
Thank
awesome.
you.
Well, thanks, Jen. We love you. We'll see you next time.
Love you.
As always, you can find me at Bowers Comedy. Tomorrow night on Origin Stories, we have Jodie Sweeten. It's a special 5 o'clock Pacific time because tomorrow night I'm with Ben at the Supernova show in Hollywood. J. Chris Newberg's on the show, Kira Stoltanovich. It's going to be a super awesome show. That's going to be fun. And then June 9th through the 14th, I'm randomly in Nebraska. So if you're in Omaha or Milford, Nebraska, I'm just doing school shows, but I'll be able to hang out or something. So message me when we figure it out.
That's why I'm leaving.
Ben, what you got coming up?
I'm swimming. I hope you can hear me. Yes, I am currently also tomorrow night on the Supernova show in Hollywood, not just with Kira Sultanovich and Chris Bowers, but also Todd Barry's on the lineup. Tony Rock is on the lineup. Jeff Ross, going to be a real good time. Also, this Saturday is the 1 year anniversary of Greg and Gleib. It's a G thing with Greg Proops. Come celebrate the 1 year anniversary with us this Saturday. It's going to be fun, and get your tickets now for the Ben Gleib and Friends birthday show happening on the 19th at Nowhere Comedy Club. It was a blast last year. It will be again this year. And lastly, please do check out my perk-filled Patreon at patreon.com/Ben Gleib.
Very cool. You didn't have to yell. You weren't really in the water, but I do appreciate that. Oh. Steve, what you got coming up?
Commitment to the bit. All right. So Dry Bar put my entire Dry Bar special on their YouTube and Facebook. So if you haven't seen it yet, please go watch it. Also, we just released the tickets for my Portland shows. The early show is already sold out, and the second show is already on its way. This week, we will be doing the announcement of the pre-sales for Salt Lake City and Seattle. And actually, I'm really proud of the Seattle venue. The Neptune Theater is doing something really cool where they're doing vaccinated only. So, fuck yeah. It's nice to see some venues taking some responsibility for what's going on. Awesome. So I'll put all those up on my website and more cities. Check them out.
Very cool. Awesome. Rach, anything you want to say to the audience before we Get out.
So no generals, but I do want to plug our Patreon, and I think we can announce at least just one of the changes that are going to be happening to the Patreon. So you still have time just through July where to get the pin. So the pin and the T-shirt we are changing for a new year. So limited edition, the current pin and the current T-shirt are only going to be available for another probably 6 weeks or so. So it's not too late to, if you have not gotten it or joined that Patreon level, I'll throw the link in the chat. So
End of July, 6 weeks from now.
Yeah.
I said, is it? Oh, it's June 1st. So 8 weeks from today. 8 weeks.
So no, this year July ends on the 15th, but
That's right.
and then in August, we will be, for anyone who is still at the pin level or at the level where the shirt is, you will get a new pin and a new shirt that we are designing right now. So we refresh them every year, and you'll get a new one.
Yep.
There it is. Very cool. Well, audience, thank you so much for being here. Turn those cameras off. We love you. We will see you tomorrow, right? Tomorrow, our regular time. So thank you so much for being here. Shut off those cameras and have a great night.
How many times should we tell them to shut off the cameras?
Well, I'm supposed to say a lot, and then JP's is still on. So
It's not. He's just frozen. This is what happens. Yeah.
It's dark like summer mornings in that one part of Alaska.
There we go. Yeah, good stuff. I get real awkward with these goodbyes, but I'll see you all tomorrow.
Goodbye, guys. Thank you.
Thanks, Mike. So thanks so much, guys, for being here. I think some people might be coming to Hollywood tomorrow. I heard from a few fans that said they're going to try to make the trip. Sorry. So check that out. Tomorrow's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm excited for this show. It's my first big Hollywood show, so I'm excited. Thank you, Ben, for getting me on it. I appreciate it.
Of course, brother.
Yeah.
And for the Pittsburgh people, I'm working on my first full Pittsburgh socials. I've been here. Hopefully, I'll be able to announce that in a week or two. I'm very excited. It is a cool venue that we're talking to because we're not going to be open in time. We're still waiting on zoning. Ben's hair is scaring me. Goodbye.
And also, I'm very excited that at the end of September and first 2 days of October, 3 days in Washington, D.C., are some of my so far booked upcoming live dates. And I know that some people are flying out. Some of you guys are flying out to enjoy those shows. So I'm very excited for another hang in Washington, D.C. So you can, it's going to be fun. I think Tam's coming out and the Zajax and all this good stuff. So we'll see many of you there. Plans are underway, and that was such a fun show today. Really, really good time. I really appreciate it. I'm going to do some sort of meditation app or something to clear the image of LaBelle from my head. Good night, and seriously, good luck.
Bye.
What's in your hair?